does Chris do that's strange? God, that's a big question. It's very difficult to see your own weirdness from the inside, isn't it? You have to ask other people. I remember at primary school telling everyone off from Mars. I wanted to be noticed, I wanted to be different. I wanted to be Ziggy Stardust, probably. When I was 3, I could tell you the name of 50 dinosaurs because I was really, really into it. Proper nerd. And that was I think the interest in that sort of eventually led into science fiction as well. But yeah, at 14 I think, I started reading stories by Ray Bradbury called Golden Apples of the Sun. There are so many great writers. A guy called Cordwainer Smith, very unique voice, very odd style. Philip K. Dick, actually. Philip K. Dick. Every time I read a Philip K. Dick novel, I'm like, oh my god, this is the best thing I've ever read. And 3/4 through, there's always this point, 3/4 of the way through the book, you'll be like, what the fuck is happening? I have no idea. And then it just goes, and it all becomes clear. Usually. Whole science fiction-y thing was permeating everything. Remember that when we were kids, everyone watched the same stuff. We had Doctor Who and Thunderbird and Captain Scarlet and FO. It was a bit of a golden age for, sci-fi. Seen that? The whole thing about hiding behind the sofa when you watch Doctor Who. Video on YouTube a couple of years ago of a dog watching Star Wars. When Darth Vader appears, it starts getting a bit nervous and sits up on the sofa, and eventually gets up and goes behind the sofa and is peeking over the sofa. It's obviously a universal thing. Universal, don't fuck with this. You're frightened, you hide behind the sofa. The world is the world, it's full of splendour and horror, isn't it? So. Oh, strange. Plenty of evidence now that ours isn't the first universe. The Big Bang wasn't the beginning, there was a universe prior to that. So there was this idea called the yo-yo universe, where the universe expands and then contracts to a big crunch and starts again, you get another Big Bang. Either we carry on expanding into ever until all the energy used up and we get heat death, or we go back to the crunch and a new universe starts. From our perspective, that's the end. We don't get to go through the wormhole and come out the other side. But that's, hundreds of billions of years in the future, so it's not going to be my problem. Definitely, yeah. Get people out there, get people to Mars. Because if anything happens here, that's it, we're done. Meteorite hits us, that's it. Yeah. Some sort of apocalypse. If we spread ourselves out, then the human race can continue. The sci-fi nerd in me just wants these spaceships go to Mars. there was a mass exodus, I think I'd stay here because it'd be quieter, there'd be fewer people, and I'd like to see nature take over again. I'd like to see the balance change. I've always loved nature. That came from my dad, I think. I'd like to see other planets. Definitely, I'd love to have the opportunity to go somewhere else, but I think I wouldn't want to leave forever. I don't think. I think I would probably stay at home with the sun rising behind. Wave goodbye.